cho cái rất là nhiều lâu cho cái để mua một cái headphone mới, nhưng mà cuối cùng nó it turned out to be a bad product và làm cho tôi cảm thấy thất vọng. Ví dụ như vậy, nói dài ra thì ok. Rồi bạn nào tiếp cho tay coi nhanh. Tiêu Diễm, Minh Huy, nói cùng em Minh Huy. Dạ.
Yes, I will explain a hat. So I don't exactly remember the cost of it, but I think it was cost $60.
Yeah.
It was my family trip to Korea. On the last day of the trip, we were given an opportunity to go shopping in the biggest department store in Seoul. Everything there was really fascinating and more intense than my imagination. And of course, all the clothes was really pricey, so I didn't expect to buy anything. But my parents told me to persuade wanting to make memories. And finally, I decided to choose the cheapest hat, which cost $60. And it was one of the biggest disappointments in my life. The quality of the hat was not good as my expectations. Even one small decoration in the hat was broken in 1 month after the trip. And the worst one, when I showed it to my friends, they said that the brand of the hat was for girls. Yes, I was really embarrassed. And can you believe it? I spent $60 for girls' hat, and finally I had to pass it to my cousins. It was I can't forget it until now. Yes.
Okay, that's okay. Dạ. Rồi, được rồi Huy. Bạn nào khác nào tiếp tục nha. Nhanh lên. Bạn nào xong thì nhìn xuống dưới cho cô ha. Trời ơi, nhanh lên mấy đứa nha. Bắt xong chưa Bắt?
Dạ xong rồi.
Rồi nói. Trời ơi,
đây là sau một.
Sao à?
Dạ, một lần.
Bạn khác, Ngọc xong chưa?
Dạ chưa cô, con xị nữa.
Cái đứa này đi thi có 1 phút ngày. Tập nhanh lên cho cô với chứ. Hỉ? Trúc xong chưa con?
Yeah.
Rồi nói đi.
I'm gonna describe an expensive item that I bought and regretted. That's a phone case. Like last year, I have a new phone, and I thought that I had to buy good quality phone case for my phone. But when I spend that money for the phone, I think that is not suitable. I spend money in wrong place like that, and I really regret about it because the phone case is so bad, the quality is so worse. And when I use it, I feel like no, it's not good for my phone. I cannot protect it. Just my money spent. I shouldn't spend money on it, and I was very, very, very angry about that. And a little bit sad. I lost and not just a big amount. It's just a small one, but I really regret about that.
Cái phần regret con nói ít quá. Cái phần feeling thì được, nhưng mà phần regret ít quá. Ok.
Dạ,
phải giải
nói.
Rồi. Ok, Trâm nói đi Trâm. Dạ.
Today I'm going to talk about an expensive item that I have bought, but finally I regretted buying this. It could be a pair of shoes. 4 months ago, I was shopping the shopping app, and accidentally I saw a very nice pair of shoes. At first, I was hesitant whether to buy it or not, but because of my interest and good reviews about the product, I decided to buy it with extremely expensive price at about 700,000 Việt Nam đồng. During the wait for the goods to arrive, I was very excited and looking forward to seeing them. But because I saved up all my lucky money to buy it, but after
Okay.
I received a pair of shoes, I felt regretful because the quantity was not worth the money which I spent.
Hết rồi. Đó, mấy đứa thì đứa một cũng có tắt ngay cái khúc mà how you felt hả? There's a lot of reason why I found I have to spend a lot of money on that. Actually, because I don't look at or
Well,
don't
today
look
I will
around on the
describe an
website to
expensive
choose
item
the
that I
most suitable
bought
price or
and
to choose the
regretted.
most suitable
It was a T-shirt
item.
sold
Yeah.
by a
At a
celebrity.
reasonable price
Because
because
I
at the time I
admire
was very
that
excited
person so
for the new
much.
one and I was very
I bought it
curious to see
with
what
an
the
extremely
product looked like.
expensive price.
In addition,
When I received
I have to
the
save up
item,
all kinds
I
of
was
money,
very
saving money
disappointed
for that.
because it's a
With
favorite.
the expectation that
Its favorite
this
was
phone
not
hoặc là this
special
headphone
that
hoặc là
I
this
had
loudspeaker
to spend a
whatever
large
could
amount of
work well and
thousand
support me a lot in my
with a
study
big
as well
money.
as entertainment. But at last it
Is
turned out to be a different product. I
500,000
felt
Việt Nam
really
đồng
disappointed
just to buy a shirt
when I
that
used it.
the
It
singer
was
sold.
not as good as I
The
expected
fabric
before,
of
and
that
sometimes
shirt
I got
is
some
only
problem
worth
with that. Phải giải
a
thích
few
cái đó
hundred
ra cho
thousand.
cô nha, hả? Mấy đứa để ý cho cô nha. Rồi Bách nói với Bách ha.
Yeah, cô. I'm gonna describe an expensive item that I bought and regretted. It was the time when I purchased a Nike trainer around about a year ago, and it was red.
It's only
The price
specially
is
sold by
around $100.
celebrities.
But when I
Days
get my
later,
shoes from
many
the brand,
days
I
later,
felt like I had
I
been cheated.
regretted the
To
money
say
that
the
I
least, as
spent.
those expensive trainers of mine started to lose
But
their shine and look after wearing
because
them
I
for about a
already
few
bought
weeks.
it,
Yeah.
I had
By the way,
to
I
worry it,
decided
and
to buy those trainers.
I hope in the
Mainly
future
because I heard
I will buy some
they could be
item like
used
that.
in all kinds of weather conditions. Besides, I must say that those trainers has a nice and unique design and an appealing leather finish that they could attract a customer like me very easily. So I guess I had more than enough arguments or reasons in my defense to buy that pair of expensive trainers. But the truth is, I was really very disappointed after buying those trainers because they look very ordinary to me. I also regret my decision.
I feel regretted about
Yeah, at least I learned a lesson that it doesn't mean something good just because it is expensive. And that's all about the time when I buy an item that I regret it after.
Ok, rồi, được. Bạn Ngọc nói coi bạn Ngọc ơi.
Well, today I will describe an expensive item that I bought and regretted. It was a T-shirt sold by a celebrity. Because I admire that person so much, I bought it with an extremely expensive price. Is 500,000 đồng Việt Nam đồng. When I received the item, I was very disappointed because the fabric was not special. That I had to spend a bit of money for the T-shirt. So the fabric of I think the fabric of that T-shirt is only buy with a few 100,000 đồng, I think. It's only specially sold by celebrities. Many days later, I saw I very regretted the money that I spent. But I think because I already bought it, so I have to worry it. I think in the future,
I have
I want buy something item like that.
hết rồi.
Yeah.
I told myself that in the future I would have a more careful consideration before making a purchase decision. Đó là cái cách mình trả lời. Tôi nghĩ là trong tương lai tôi sẽ phải cân nhắc. I have to take very careful consideration in order to make the most suitable purchase decision. Ngọc đọc lại cho cô này. Cái từ mua là bought nghe Ngọc nghe. Một hai của nó là bought chứ không phải là bought nha con. Để ý đi. Rồi Tiếng nói nghe Tiếng.
So I'm going to talk about an expensive item that I bought and regretted. To be honest, it is really hard for me because sometimes to go shopping. However, back to 6 years ago, I have bought an expensive one, which is really annoying me. And it is I think it is a toy with it's like a truck with wheels, and it is very big. So I have spent $1 million. $1 million Vietnam dollars on it, and it is really a big price for me. I bought it because that time I really small, and I draw some big and colorful one. Also, I don't know the price it is, so I don't think it is real. I think it is really let me see. I think it is a really exciting one, and why I think I spent more than expected and regretted about it, because I think it is two reasons. First, the quality is really bad. I just played it for only 2 hours and it broke when it fell from the table. Also, it's like another truck for a baby. It is not don't have a device to control. Also, I think I really annoyed because I just push it with my hand like another baby, and that is why I really annoyed.
Yeah, I feel really annoyed. Yeah.
Yes.
Ok. Rồi còn ai chưa nói nè? Quang Huy nói xong là tới Hạnh nha. Mấy bạn ơi coi phía phần dưới cho cô nha. Quang Huy nói. Quang Huy.
As I remember, it was the time I bought a second-hand shirt at the end of March. It was a second-hand shirt with a price start of 100,000 Vietnam dong. At that time, I went with my friend to a second-hand shop to choose clothes and choose a brown T-shirt. Choose a brown T-shirt with a loose front. After trying it on, it was still in good condition, so I decided to buy it. However, after I bought it and wore it 3 times, the shirt gradually became loose and wider after washing, and when I put it on, it was extremely large for my body, and I was extremely regretted buying that shirt. I bought it with a fair amount of money, and the shirt was not as good as I had imagined. I learned from the experience and will choose more carefully in future.
Okay, I think that I learned a lot of experience from this purchase decision in order to be more careful in the future. Rồi. Bạn Hạnh, coi bạn Hạnh ơi.
Dạ, cô nghe em không cô?
Nghe.
Dạ. Well, today I would like to talk about an expensive item that I bought, and finally I felt regretted. And I remember the last time I bought a high heels in a famous store located in city center was 2 years ago. Yes, I remember that I almost spent up to 500,000 Việt Nam đồng to buy it. Yes, and turning to why I bought it, I remember that I heard some female staff tell me that it was absolutely good quality, and maybe the insurance was up to one year. So yes, and at that time I decided to buy it, and no think too much. And yeah, and finally when I use it just after one day, it turned out to be a bad product. Yes, I felt so disappointed about it because I think that it was not good as much as I expected. Moreover, when I moved in the street, uh, went to the wedding with my friends, I had been swollen in my knee, and moreover, um, I felt uncomfortable, and maybe it not loosened. Yes, and yes, finally I thought that I spent a lot of than I expected, and regretting about it because it this was then I paid. And I think that when I was I went to a normal shop, it was only 100,000 Việt Nam đồng. Yes, and because I think at the same products and at the same function, so why I receive a bad products? Yes, and this is the reason why and finally it was a good lesson for me, a big lesson for me to learn that I have to think carefully or take it into consideration before buying any expensive products, and just not good quality product is not expensive. Yes.
Để ý này, khi mà mình nói how bad is it thì phải để ý này hả. It turned out to be a very bad product. For example, the leathers that is used to make this pair of shoes is the wrong one. So that is the reason why it is not as soft as I expect. In addition, whenever I wear it, it make my knees hoặc là it make my legs hoặc là my feet swollen, and sometimes I found it hard to work on it. Nó đưa ra một loạt các yếu tố để chỉ là how bad is it, chứ đừng có nói là nó bad như thế nào là mình phải kể ra. Cả lớp lưu ý cho cô hỉ. Rồi bây giờ nhìn xuống phía dưới hả, nhìn xuống cái phần two-way discussion. Cô cho thêm 4 phút nữa để coi bạn nào có thắc mắc cái gì thì hỏi.
Cô ơi, cho em hỏi xí nãy cô nói là leather step, nó là cái gì?
Leather chứ không phải là leather step. Leather là cái da người ta dùng để mà làm cái giày á, Hạnh ha. The leather that is used to make up the shoe is not as sharp as I expected ha. Nó phải có cái gì nó rõ ràng ra, chứ how bad is it mà nó it turn out to be bad, người ta không biết bad chỗ nào. Bao giờ mình nói một cái gì mà nó disappointed, mình phải có cái evidence cho hắn ấy.
Cô nói cái part 3 nữa là cái câu đầu tiên nghĩa rằng cô.
Câu đầu tiên ngon miệng. Mình có hay mua những thứ mà mình nhiều hơn, buy more than you expected. Đi mua sắm mình mua hơn, nhiều hơn, mình trả tiền nhiều hơn, mình mua nhiều thứ hơn. Chẳng hạn mình đi ra mình mua một thứ thôi, cuối cùng mua 5 thứ bưng về. Đó là buy more than you expect hả?
Con tưởng là giá trị của hãng là nhiều hơn mong đợi.
Cũng có khả năng là spend more time, spend more money, cả hai luôn đó Ngọc. Cô nhắc này, cái câu 3 là bao giờ mấy đứa cũng phải thể hiện cái tính logic khi mình trả lời nha hả? Cái logic nó cực kỳ quan trọng ấy. Mình trả lời ra cho người ta thấy cái idea của mình nó rõ ràng ra, có hay không. Ví dụ khi tôi đi shopping thì tôi mua cái gì mà thường ví dụ tôi ít mua sắm, nhưng mà khi mà tôi đi mua chẳng hạn shopping for food chẳng hạn, hoặc shopping for clothes chẳng hạn, phải thể hiện ra cái điều đó, evidence nó như thế nào ha.
For example, when I shopping on the BC, I go around.
Ok, câu hỏi nha. Diễm, do you often spend or buy more than you expected?
Well, you know, I'm not into going shopping. To be honest, I don't like go to the crowded places like market or big stores. So I rarely buy more than I expected because I always make a list before I go so that I can finish as soon as possible at that place.
Okay.
However, there will be some exceptions for that. When I see a special product that I have had carried for a long time, I really like it, I will buy it. Yeah.
Okay. How about you, Ngọc? Do you often buy more than you expected?
Yes, I do. I often buy more than I expected. For example, when I go to the supermarket, before I go to the supermarket, I think in my mind, what will what to
What I'm going to buy.
what I'm going to buy. But when I go on the supermarket, I see other item net too, and it attract me to buy it. In the end, I was only going to buy 10 things, but when I counted the money, I bought 50 or 20, and it made me tốn nhiều tiền là.
It cost me.
It
cost me more than I expected.
Yeah, it cost me than I expected.
Okay, so we have the next questions. Wang Minh-Huy, what do you think young people often spend most of their money on?
I think it depends on what types of persons are used. Like there are many youngsters spend most of their money on entertainment. They want to use their money for like going to the restaurant, buy some flashy clothes, and eat a lot of expensive food. But the other times is they just want a basic demand. They just use their money for the basic demands. Like they just buy usual clothes and eat in a really normal restaurant. And they use all the money for saving. Yeah, they want to build a really good financial securities, so they almost save their money.
Okay. Thực ra là cô cần một cái câu trả lời nó clear hơn nữa nè. Okay. But what do you think that young people often spend most of their money on?
Cái câu này không biết, không nghĩ.
Không nghĩ ra trời. Trúc trả lời coi Trúc mà.
I think, in my opinion, young people always spend money on their hobby or something. Like nowadays, for example, nowadays I see that the K-pop fans, including me, they especially like the goods of their idols and especially the cars. So they spend the money to buy that. Like they are ready to buy a car with half the price, 1 million, 2 million. Yeah.
Ví dụ cô trả lời, thực ra Trúc vẫn chỉ ra một cái thôi, cô cần nhiều cái nữa kia. Người ta hỏi là they have young people, chẳng hạn well, I guess there are varieties of things that most young people often spend most of their money on. One of the most popular one could be electronic or technological devices, because you know that most of young people always want to use the latest devices just to show their status, show off their status, and they want to update a lot of function and application on technological devices, especially smartphone. So I guess this is one of the most popular thing that they spend their money on. In addition, young people also spend a lot of money on their hobby. For example, some of my friends often are the fan of film. Also, they spend most of their money on going to the cinema. Or maybe many other people are very interested in K-pop, so they spend a lot of money on buying CD, DVDs of K-pop dance, and they also spend a lot of money on collecting items from these bands as a good way to show off to their friends and to prove themselves in their circle of friends. That is the reason why they spend money on these things. Thực ra cái gì cũng được, nhưng mà cô phải cần có một cái reason cho cái câu trả lời của mình. Bách trả lời câu này coi. Bách, do you think it is important to save money?
Well, I do agree with I do agree that it is important to save money.
Yeah.
Because first, I can have money for like some trouble in the future, or I can save money to buy big projects like house. Đúng cô, nó dùng từ đúng không cô?
Được. Nói tiếp đi.
A house or a car. Dạ, rất là cool.
Chưa đủ. Trâm, please, Trâm, is it important to save money? Trâm.
No, people don't buy things they don't need because yes, it's waste of money and waste
Trọng
of
ơi,
time.
Trọng vô Trọng coi được cái này
Because
chứ Trọng. Trả lời câu này được không Trọng?
Because the time that you are make money so long and when you
Trọng. Rồi trả lời đi Trọng. Is it important to save money? Dạ ra. Trọng chạy mất tiêu rồi. Ra gì đây? Rồi. Tiến trả lời cho cô coi Tiến.
Dạ là
Trọng trả lời sau. Sorry Tiến. Trọng trả lời sau. Trọng. Ok. Tiến trả lời đi Tiến. Ok.
Dạ là I think it is really important to save money because I think it is an important way to prepare for another purpose and emergency case. I think it is really hard for a person to earn fund. Dạ, cô giờ cái câu này con mà chưa có làm lắm, con chưa chuẩn bị kỹ lắm cho nên con trả lời hơi bị giật. Con xin lỗi cô.
Cô thấy cái câu này mình trả lời yes cũng được, trả lời no cũng được, chả có vấn đề gì mà mấy đứa để ý cho cô ha. Có những cái mình thấy là cô thấy những có rất là đơn giản rồi. Bây giờ Trọng trả lời lại đi thử Trọng, cứ nói đại đi Trọng ơi. Trọng.
Dạ đây.
I think it is so important to save money because
in my opinion, I think saving money is
we will
very
have
important.
Many situations in the future that I don't know is happen. For example, when we sick or when we have an accident,
saving money
if we don't have money, we want to pay some the cost fee for the hospital. Or if you want to buy something, you don't have money to buy it. So I think that the people should
build wealth.
Important to save money.
It provides financial security and freedom and secures me in financial emergency.
No, the people don't buy things they don't need because in my opinion, I think at the time that
I can
that you
avoid
make
debt,
the money
which
so
stress.
so hard.
However,
and
despite
if you
knowing the
waste
importance
that
of
money,
saving money, we often lose sight
the
of it
wrong way,
and
you
spend more of
will regret
our
it about
money in
it.
present.
And you just to buy something.
Cô trả
that
lời
you
lại câu
need.
này cho cả lớp nha. Ok. Bây giờ trả lời yes nè. Yes, I suppose so. Saving money is very important because when you save money, you can buy something that you expect to own. Yeah. Without saving money, you can spend on whatever you want in your life, and then if you expect to own something more expensive, it is hard for you. Saving money is also necessary because in case of emergency, for example, when you lose a job, for example, or when someone in your family is out of money, you can have some money to spend on or to support them. It is a must. Yeah. Saving money is also a good way for us to understand the value of money and how to spend money in a wise way or wisely or economical way. Yeah. Without saving money, you can waste money on whatever you want. Yeah. You don't know how to spend it usefully and wisely. I don't think that it is a good thing. Đó là cô say yes. Bây giờ người ta hỏi là is it important to save money? Well, I guess it is not quite necessary because we are not quite sure what happened in the future. Sometimes we feel uncertain about our future life. So that is the reason why I think that it is better for us to spend on something in your current life to enjoy yourself as much as possible with the money that you can earn from your own job. Yeah. Who knows what happened in the future? Yeah. We cannot be sure what is going to happen. And I think that spending money on whatever I want is one of the way for me to enjoy my life to the fullest. So I don't think that it is necessary for me to save money. Đâu cần thiết phải saving hả? Tôi muốn enjoy as much as possible to the fullest hả? Mình vẫn có thể đảo ngược lại cái vấn đề này hả? Do people buy things that they don't need? Quang Huy.
In my opinion, I think not, because they will usually buy the things that they have in mind or really need, and avoid wasting money on useless things.
How about you, Han? Do you think that people spend money buy things that they don't need? Chưa rõ lắm câu trả lời, nghe Quang Huy. Ok, Hạnh trả lời câu này coi Hạnh.
Well, actually, I think that nowadays people always buy things they don't need. Yes, because I think that we are living in a changing and demanding life. So there are a lot of products advertising to in the internet or in the TV. So people cannot control their emotion or control their habits to buy. Maybe they can buy many things over. Maybe maybe some expensive thing that that not necessary, and maybe therefore it was waste for them. Yes, and instead they can use it to buy some necessary product in their future or their lifestyle. I think so. Yes.
Ok. Giải thích hơi dài. Trâm trả lời lại câu này, cô nghe Trâm.
Yeah, I'm not sure about this question, but I would say yes. In some situation, people shop not for their own needs in their life, but simply to relieve stress when they don't have anything to do or feel depressed because of workload or study. They can search the internet to get something new and for boosting the energy.
Yeah. Well, actually, my answer is yes, because nowadays not many people go shopping because they need something. But going shopping seems to be their own hobby, and that is the reason why people tend to buy a lot of things they don't need. They buy things impulsively. Impulsively là mua một cách gọi là tùy hứng. They are suddenly attracted by something and they can buy it unexpectedly. Để ý ha. Ok. Rồi. Bây giờ nói cho cô tiếp cái đề này. Để cô kể này. Đây, đề này mấy bạn mới vừa thi xong. Describe a song that you think interesting. mấy bạn học trò cô mới thi xong ngày hôm qua đó. Xong chi cũng được, bài nước ngoài, bài trong nước chi cũng được hết, miễn sao mình thích. Rồi Huy đi sớm đi học toán. Rồi Huy gửi bài nói qua mail cho cô nghe. Quang Huy rồi đi ra đi. Quang Huy cho Quang Huy nghỉ sớm đi học toán đó Quang Huy. Ok.
Cô cho em đi học.
Rồi gửi bài nói qua nghe, đừng có để cô nhắc nữa nghe.
Dạ cô.
Bạn nào xong rồi? Chưa ai xong hết.
When you guys are ready, tell me.
Tell me your problem. I chase them up.
Well, today I will describe a song that I think is interesting. That is the Monster song were sung by
Cô rước cái bài hát đi, mình nói hắn về thì hiện tại đơn hay là thì quá khứ đơn đó cô?
Hiện tại bài hát thôi mà, bài hát hiện tại mình vẫn thấy nó
I happened to surfing on the TikTok and heard
Dạ cô ơi.
the song were very attracted to me, clear and the soft voice.
Con nói cô nghe con nói mà con không nghe cô nói.
Sorry, cô tắt bị chạm cái mic rồi. Chị nói đi chị. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I would say a song that I listened recently and I found really interesting. It is When Will My Life Begin. It is a film that Rapunzel in a Disney cartoon. And the song is about a girl who is captured in a town, and she wakes up early every day to expect to go out and experience the world outside.
Okay.
Well, for the Disney fans, this song is truly popular, and it reached over 60 million views on the YouTube. And I really like the song because its rhythm is really entertaining whenever I turn the music on, and it is a good way for me to start my studying period. Moreover, the lyrics motivate me. The lyrics that on the song always motivate me that I need to work harder and harder, and that I need to take up more challenge and enjoy the life out there, not to just staying at home and surfing the internet. Yeah, so it's really important for me in my eyes, where I still, due to the COVID, I spend most of my time at home alone. Well, yeah.
Ok, được. Rồi, bạn Trúc coi.
Yeah. Today I'm gonna describe a song that I think is interesting. The songs "You Love" from RM of BTS. The songs tell about a love story between a man to the body he loves, maybe a woman or a man too. And I think the song is popular in the fan of BTS. I don't know that it's popular in other people or not, but for me, it's such a special song. And an interesting song to listen to, because I think it's interesting because of the lyrics and the melody. The lyrics is so meaningful. Like I can feel how much love he put, how much love and his effort he put on the song. By the lyrics, like she described the love from him to the person he loved by the distance from letter I to U, or some obstacle he think that he would overcome that. And one of the lyrics I like the most is "I live so I love." This is the reason why I like this song so much. Beside that, the melody makes me feel so good when I listen to it.
It's seen by two Vietnamese father and daughter.
Really like it. And
I happened to surfing on the TikTok and heard
to the song.
The song was
Thứ
very
nhất là đọc lại cái
attractive
từ
to
này cho
me.
cô nè, lyric nha,
Clear
không phải
and live
lyrics
voice.
nha.
The
Và khi mà
father
cô nói
sing
về cái
played
lyric
at the
of the
same
song á,
time.
dạ.
The daughter with
I love
her
the
clear
lyrics.
voice,
I don't know
and
how
the father
author or the
created
composer put
a
on
very
how
beautiful
much
song.
love in this
I
verse, you know
remember
that. Cô phải
correctly,
giải thích cái lyric ra. It's
with
so
verse a
meaningful.
short post
It
on the
sent
TikTok. It's
a
attracted
very
hundreds
strong
of millions of
message of
views,
love to
and that
everyone.
song become
And
famous
I
from there.
actually feel really
Although its
emotional
content
whenever
is
I
nothing
listen to it.
special,
Yeah.
but
And
I am still
I'm really
impressed
attracted
with
by
it.
also the melody and the lyrics. Yeah.
With
It's so
because
soft, for
it's
example.
very well
So sweet.
coordinated
Phải
by
nói về cái song
the
như vậy
other
hả?
father
Rồi,
and the daughter.
bạn tiếp theo là bạn Minh Huy, xong tới Minh tứ tiếng nha.
Even though I had the original song, I still love this monster song. Monster song sung by Alex D's father and daughter.
The story of the song, but I guess that it's about the family of sharks from Daddy, Mommy, and Baby Sharks.
Okay.
You know how viral of the songs is really like it's reached the highest views in YouTube. About I remember it's 4 billion. It is replayed in every meals of children from about 1 to 7 years old, and I think no one doesn't know it. I think this song is really hilarious. The lyrics of the whole song just includes 3 sentences. It's a wonderful song for kids because the melody is really fun, exciting, and basic, and it gives children an inspiration to it. And all parents are really like thankful because it is a good materials for them to fit their children. Actually, my cousin replaced this song 100 times a day, and now I can even dance whenever I hear the sound of the songs. Yes.
Okay, dạ. Được, Tiếng.
Dạ, cô cho con thoát ra con.
Rồi, được rồi, con thoát ra đi. Bạn Tiếng trả lời.
Dạ, con nói luôn nghe cô.
Ok, con nghe đây.
So I'm going to talk about a song that I think is really interesting. And the one I would say is Toxic. It is an English song, and it is really good. This is my opinion. And I'm not a good person in knowing what the song is, what is a song say. And however, I think the song is about the author with his lovers and his friends.
Yeah.
And this song is very popular, and I found it in TikTok, in Facebook Watch, and it is the main song in some videos. And I can explain that it is really interesting because the
lyric là cái lời, cái melody là cái giai điệu.
Yeah, the melody is really good, and it is suitable with some videos when especially when I chose it with some sad videos. Also, the lyric is really good one, and in my opinion, this one is this good song is the con nói lại cái đoạn này kìa cô. I think people should listen to this song because it is really good and really it is really good. Cảm ơn cô.
Okay. It is a very sweet song, ví dụ như vậy. Whenever I listen to it, I feel really entertained and really relaxed. I fall into, tôi rơi vào, tôi chìm đắm vào. I fall into its melody with soft melody and with meaningful lyrics. Ví dụ như vậy ha. Bao nhiêu cái để nói. Rồi, Ngọc nói nghe.
Well, today I will describe a song that I think is interesting. That's a monster song is sung by two Vietnamese father and daughter. I happened to surfing on the TikTok and hear this song. So the song was very attractive to me, clear and live voice. So I see the father sing and play at the same time, and the daughter with her clear voice and her father create a very beautiful song and well if I remember correct nhớ như tôi nhớ không lầm là đăng luôn.
If I can correct it, if I can remember it exactly, chứ đừng bất kỳ tự nhiên nhớ tôi nhớ không lầm, hoặc là if I don't make mistakes.
Yes, I don't remember mistake. With a short part on the TikTok, it attracted hundreds of millions of views, and that song become famous from there. Although its content is not so special, but I am still impressed with the melody because it's very well coordinated by the other father and daughter. Although I have had the original song, but I'm still love the monster song sung by father and daughter Alice D, nghĩa người đã tên bố con nha Alice D.
Biết rồi, cô biết cái bài rồi. It can strengthen the love between or it can strengthen the parenthood since a little girl and a little girl and his father. Okay. Rồi bây giờ tiếng off đi tiếp tục bạn khác nha. Bạn mua tiếp tục đây. Trâm nói với Trâm. Dạ.
Dạ, cô cho con nói để con đi học. Dạ.
Rồi.
To be honest, I'm a fan of music and I listen to it whenever I have spare time.
Yeah.
Nowadays, there are many kinds of music and interesting songs, but the one which impressed me the most is We Are the World by Michael Jackson.
Okay.
The song is composed for charity purposes, helping to reduce hunger in Africa. So the lyrics and the messages is wants to send and it is one human to love more, share more to người nghèo là the poor, đúng không cô?
Yeah.
When it was published, it quickly became a hit around the world and received a lot of support and sympathy. For me, the melody of this song is very pleasant, and I get touched every time I listen to the lyrics and or watch the MV. So the song is like a call for humanity to love more, share more, and that's the most meaningful thing about this song.
Ok, được. Rồi, bạn Hạnh nói đi bạn Hạnh. Hạnh xong có tới Trọng nói nha.
Dạ, cô cho con xin phép ao nghe cô.
Rồi ao đi.
Yes, firstly, I would like to talk about a song that I think it is interesting and I really enthusiastic. The name of the song is You Can Do It. Firstly, I am really into this song due to its lyrics. Yes, because the story of the song tells that no matter what you have criticism or judgment, so you have to stop listening to what others say about you or what other common use. Yes. Yes, and secondly, the story tells that just focus on yourself, improve yourself, and bring and make your dream come true. And you can do it if you don't listen to others say or other criticize you. And thirdly, I think this song is popular because you know nowadays people face to overload, and maybe if they do something not good, some people will criticize them, and they will receive negative emotion, and maybe their work performance will be affected negatively and detrimentally. So yeah, this song want to say that don't listen bad thing or what others say. Just focus on yourself, and you can and this song make people have a lot of motivation and inspiration to their dream and their goals. And finally, I think it's interesting because I think that I can feel relaxed and unwind when I listen to it. Moreover, when I face a low score from my teacher or my test, maybe some friend will criticize me or compare their results to me.
Được. Trọng ơi, nói đi Trọng.
Dạ, Trọng đây cô.
Đi Trọng đây mới nói thêm lại với Trọng đây rồi.
Alo. Ý là Mi và chị Vân Anh đang có ở trọ không? Xí nữa ta học xong ta đem ít đồ lên, ta đem lần lên, có mấy cái đồ mà giống thực nặng quá thì nhờ vận chuyển. Ta đem ít đồ lên chắc cũng biết đem chừng mua mà cứ đem lên chừng nữa đó. Không, em học Anh văn. Ta học Anh văn Mi ơi. Anh văn học thêm. Sắp xong ở đây, 7:30 xong, chuẩn bị đồ chứ chắc 8 giờ quá. Nghiền đi, đã bắn rồi. Tao kêu hàng trường trò thứ tư mà. Chuyện trò thứ tư mà, con chưa chuyện đôi từ từ đã. Thì nhờ hãng thì cũng là mình chuyển lên thôi đúng không? Mi thì biết chí. Mi hay sủi họ thôi.
Mày
cái chi? Nhưng mà tao nói hãng là thứ tư, hãng có lịch là chiều nay đi đá banh vậy, đi nhậu đi đó nó chẳng lẽ tự nhiên tao bảo gấp nữa. Cái con đi khổ. Thôi. Nó chỉ một thương yêu Mi, chẳng lẽ ương quào Mi. Tự nhiên chiều nay hẳn có lịch trước rồi, tao bảo hẳn là thứ tư chuyện trò chứ đâu còn phải là chuyện trò gấp nhất đi. Mà cũng chưa chuyện, tao đem mấy cái đồ cần thiết lên thôi. Bao giờ thì hết tuần 6. Ai biết khi mua chuyện đồ xong mày lên ở được chứ mấy. Chắc đâu tháng 6. Tao ở mô đó thì tao phiêu bạc, mô đó thì tao ở thôi. Tao chưa vô gia cư. Mấy con người thiệt tình á. Quá xe bớt tiền trò cho rồi mà còn. Úi trời. Em nói cho ở bá rồi chứ đã nói về chủ trò chưa? Đã nói về chủ trò chưa? Em mà mi phơ đồ mua rồi, phơ đồ phía trên nè. Phơ đồ tao đây có đây nè, một đống đây nè. Nhiều lắm. Mua thiếu à.
For the build.
Có một cây thôi, đem 2-3 cây khùng, có một cây thôi. Đồ đạc tôi nhiều lắm mi ơi. Tao còn có cái kệ bếp này, tủ lạnh này. Nhất là cái tủ lạnh với cái tủ 3 cạnh đấy nè, tủ 3 cạnh, tủ áo quần 3 cạnh đấy nè. Tủ mó hư, cái tủ hư cái cánh cửa chứ mày. Tủ lạnh đã hư mà mi. Dọn cho sạch là đáng mi, tao không hiểu nghe. Khi nữa là tao mở tủ lạnh đó chứ tao dọn sạch rồi. Chứ tao tưởng mỗi tao đem đồ qua thì tao dặn được phòng mi, với tao đã dọn được mô mi. Nhóm thử đem đồ qua thì dặn đóng phòng mi đó cho từ từ mà dọn được, chứ nghĩ rằng mà dọn liền được.
Sửa bài cô đã chưa? Còn không thì phải nộp lại cho cô nha. Ngọc bài chiều nay là viết cái phần task 1 tùm lum từ lưa trong đó. Ngọc hãy coi lại cái bài Ngọc nghe.
Dạ.
Cô sửa hết bài rồi đó. Trọng
Còn một
cô
tuần nữa thôi cô.
Đang dậy.
Hứa tới hứa lui.
Không thiệt cô. Vì đúng rồi cô, mấy bên cái quán bị đứt nữa, em nghe nãy những cái giật.
Trời ơi, nói chung là tôi thấy mấy cái đồ mi không cần thiết mi bỏ lên trên gác đi. Để tao để.
Dạ, nhờ cô.
Đi học chứ mà để
được
cô
chưa?
Thấy cô.
Cái kỳ này những cấn quá cô.
Để tao qua nó qua cho.
Cửa nó cắm xong cái tiếng Anh, cái trình trạng thành tiếng Anh mà theo tiếng Tri thì rộng hết.
Tao thấy đồ áo quần ngủ lên trên lại nướng, lên trên lại xuống nướng. Con để tủ áo quần tao ở dưới thôi.
Dạ rồi, em chào cô.